Well, we're live. Welcome on in, everybody. So this is a very special episode of the What Do the Gays Think podcast. We have a special guest star, Jetski. Welcome on into the What Do the Gays Think podcast. And I also have with me my regular co-host, my breakfast sandwich, Pat. How are you doing, Pat?
What kind of breakfast?
Yeah, what
sandwich?
kind?
Like a
Jackie,
bacon,
we
egg,
haven't
and cheese,
introed
probably.
you in.
Oh, so sorry. Matt just cut this out.
Thank you. Matt, go on.
Not cutting anything out. Yeah, I'm thinking like a bacon, egg, and cheese, you know? Like
Can I have
very
a ham, egg, and
classic.
cheese instead?
No.
Whatever you want, Mama.
Okay,
Whatever
I'm
you
doing
want.
great. I had one yesterday. It was delicious. I lie. I had one 2 days ago and it was delicious.
Why did you lie?
I don't know. How are you? Oh, wait, no. How are you? How are you?
How am I? Oh, I'm doing amazing. But we also have, I have to intro everybody. We also have basically another co-host of the podcast, but not really. My lunch sandwich, Jackie.
Oh.
What
How are
kind?
you? How are you today,
No,
Jackie?
not yet. What kind?
I'm thinking like maybe like a turkey sandwich from Wawa.
I was thinking like a turkey club. Oh my god, we're in such sync.
Yeah. And then you know what? Jetski could be my dinner.
I was about to say, do I not get to be a dinner sandwich? I feel left out here.
Ooh.
Dinner and
What
dessert.
flavor of dinner sandwich am I?
dinner sandwich?
What would
Maybe
you
like
want to
a.
be?
Like a meatball sub.
Like a
Ooh.
pulled pork sandwich,
Pulled pork. My
hot
God.
pastrami sandwich with a pickle on the side.
My pastrami.
Burger? Does
No!
burger count as a sandwich?
Yes.
Yes, it
I think
does.
burger's
Yes.
a
Okay.
sandwich.
Meat,
Okay.
2 pieces of bread. That's basically
Yeah.
a sandwich.
How do you like your burger?
Medium.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Very, very middle of the road.
How do you like yours,
That
Jackie?
sounds kind of basic.
Like rare, medium rare. I'd like it. Yeah, slightly more on the rare side.
Okay. You like to taste the blood of your enemies?
I do. I do.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Rip the flesh out and just.
Delicious.
Enjoy it.
I love it.
I always love picturing Jackie like as a knight.
Just in general?
Just in general, yeah.
I love
I love
picturing
just picturing Jackie all the time. No, as like a knight, you know, on a horse, you know, running through the battlefield, slaughtering people. That's kind of like one of my fantasies.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
Well,
I love that though, Matt.
wait.
I thought you were gonna say about burgers. Do you remember? Pat might have heard this story before, but Jetski, there's one time at Matt's family's house. It was like a bunch of us over, and we decided to grill burgers. And I thought I
I
knew
knew
how to
this.
grill burgers. Mama, I turned these innocent slabs of meat into the most dense hockey pucks that you've
Oh,
ever
no.
seen. Yeah.
were they pre-made, like pre?
Oh
like,
yeah,
section?
yeah. And I pulled it off the grill. I was like, "How's everybody want their burger?" And it was like, it was already
Those are
gone.
burnt. Those are
It
hockey
was
pucks.
charcoal.
Want them
It was
crisp.
charcoal.
What them?
And I think one of our friends was like, "Oh, sweetie, no, I'm gonna take over."
No,
You
you
can't
forgot
do
the
this.
cheese.
Yes,
You
that
can't
was
do it
the
without
only
the
thing I did.
cheese.
That was the only thing I did.
Well, no one said you were a cook.
Oh,
I've learned.
yes, I do the cooking. Yes, I do the cleaning.
Yes.
Yes.
But yes, this is the What Do the Gays Think podcast. I think I introed us in already,
you did.
or the podcast name. But since we have a brand new person here, Jetski, let's do some like an introduction to you, Jetski.
All right.
What are you?
Wow. That's a deep question. I don't
What are
really
you?
know.
Okay, first of all, you can choke. Second of all, what are you?
Oh, what
You're
are
so fucking
Um,
rude.
Jesus
Sorry. Sorry.
Christ. I'm dying.
I'm gonna go with local homosexual who
Mm.
needs to work on some things.
I love
I think
like
just go with that.
the people that they agree to have a podcast episode with. Because I would be pushing that if I were you. Yeah.
Just whatever's around.
Seeking help.
Seeking
Just in
help.
general.
Call 911 now.
Oh my god.
But outside of just generally being a menace to society and myself, I do gaming content creation thingies on Twitch and YouTube. YouTube, I review video games in the series Slay or Nay, where I let you know if a game is a slay, a nay, or just okay. And then Twitch, I record all of the things that I review.
Nice.
And then I take my shirt off on TikTok and Twitter.
Oh shit!
You got to attract the viewers somehow.
You
gotta
gotta
get those eyeballs.
You gotta get them. Click.
Yeah, I keep telling Pat he needs to do that for our channel, but he keeps refusing.
Okay, you can choke.
Okay. We're being very aggressive today. I'm sorry.
Jackie started it. I just want to
I didn't start it.
No. You, side
I
note,
absolutely
Jackie
did.
off air has been turned recently.
Serving
Like so evil and vile and rotten. I don't know why.
You have been loving it. I don't want to hear shit out of you.
Anyway, Jetski, no more Jackie, no more. How long have you been streaming and doing YouTube for?
I started out with Twitch, aside from like regular like Twitter shit posting and stuff. I've been doing Twitch since October of 2020, so it's coming up on 3 years now.
Ooh.
So I've been doing it for a little bit.
That's awesome. What led you to start streaming?
I was at a point where so pandemic, and then also I had just had a friend break up, and I was recently down in friends and being like extra pandemic times outside of the phase now where we're just like pretending that everything's fine. Whatever, it's fine.
It's totally fine.
It's literally fine.
Fine.
But there was no other way to meet people, and I was already spending like 6 hours a day playing video games, so I just started trying to monetize my hobbies.
Nice.
And then I met a bunch of friends, and now here we are.
Oh, that's so cool.
Here we are.
That's really
Nice.
awesome.
How many games have you covered in your 3-year time span?
Okay.
Oh.
So I started doing games in general. I've probably like played 50 different games on the channel at some point. I finished most of them out of guilt of not doing it.
Right.
Just the fear of judgment.
Streamer guilt, yeah.
Yep.
But for YouTube and stuff, I started doing that slightly more recently, and I underestimated how much time it takes to edit videos. Oopsies. So I've probably reviewed 7 to 10 games, somewhere in there.
Okay. That's I mean, the three of us can't even finish one game, so
Absolutely can't.
We've been streaming for a while now. We can't even finish one. So
I was gonna say we finished Valheim, but we
We
didn't.
sure didn't. We absolutely did not.
the game's not really finishable because
True.
it's always being added to. So
I'm finishable.
Is that like an
Okay.
MMORPG thingy? I've seen you guys play it before,
Yes.
but I had no idea
Yeah.
what was going on.
It's kind
It
of
looked like
Minecraft.
3D RuneScape?
Yeah, it's kind of
Yes.
like if you took Minecraft.
Mindscape.
I almost said Mindscape, and changed the graphics and added kind of a like Nordic inspired backstory element.
Okay.
It's basically farming and building, and you're trying to defeat these various world bosses, and basically constantly explore. So you're always
Okay.
on the move doing something. Though I don't know why we're defeating the bosses.
there's not much of a plot. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I
fine.
was gonna say you don't really get told.
It's a fun romp.
I feel like there's a kind of a story going on. Like the crow gives you some information. There's these little stones that you can read.
Something to
gives
do
you
with
some-
Odin.
Yeah, something's going on. You're in like
Yeah.
Valhalla and
Yeah.
trying to do something. I don't remember.
Okay.
Jesus.
Anyway, we didn't finish that game. Me and Jackie never finished Danganronpa.
Sure haven't. We're
I've
so
heard
close.
they're really
too.
good, though. I
They
know
are.
people who just keep going game after game after game of those.
Yeah, they are very fun, and they can be intense. They do have many trigger warnings, but they are a lot of fun. Yeah, Matt and I started. That's kind of how that was like the precursor to us streaming now. Matt and I would play the Danganronpa games in my apartment, and we were just so ridiculous and unhinged. They were like, oh my god, this would be so fun. Like, we've got to broadcast how ridiculous we are on air to the world.
Right, you're gonna
Expose yourself in
poison,
public.
Yeah,
poison the minds of young people.
we got to poison others with this content.
That's kind of what
And,
Danganronpa is about, though, a little bit, like
It
poisoning the mind
honestly
of
is.
people.
It is despair.
The
all
woke
about
mind
despair.
virus. No, that's not what it is.
The woke mind virus.
Oh my.
Okay, but last question that I have, Jetski. Out of all the games that you've played on stream, which one was your favorite?
I gotta say Tears of the Kingdom, actually.
Ooh.
I will say I absolutely love that game. I did listen to previous episodes of the pod, so I do know it may not have been super popular here.
Oh yeah, there he goes. For anyone who's not watching, Pat has fallen under his desk.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Wait,
I was
but
gonna bring
I
it
will
up anyway.
say that I have not finished the game.
Oh, jeez.
So
Cool.
if any spoilers need to be talked about, I'll just take off my headphones for review.
Okay, no spoilers for now.
Okay.
But
I
what-
love the game.
Okay. What did you like about the game?
I don't know. I didn't play too many previous Zelda games. I would say I played Ocarina of Time, and I think I played through a little bit of Majora's Mask, but I never finished it. So, and then when open world started becoming really popular, and Breath of the Wild was like one of the first like open world games I really played, and then I think Tears of the Kingdom just like really refined the problems that Breath of the Wild had in terms of plot and also a lot of other things like mechanics. So I really enjoyed Tears of the Kingdom a lot more, and I had an overall great time with it.
Okay. I have been a hoe for open world games for as long as I can remember.
Same.
Like the old Spider-Man game, Ultimate
Yes.
Spider-Man. I didn't have
Yes.
Spider-Man 2 because I guess I just missed that one.
Mm.
But like Ultimate Spider-Man, and then there was like an Incredible Hulk game where you could like beat up the city and stuff. And
Beat
like
up the city.
yeah, as you do.
Mhm.
Hulk smash. But then also like Infamous and stuff like that.
Ooh, yes.
I love just like having nothing to do on a Saturday
Yes.
and just like sit down, not stand up for 4 hours only because like I have to pee
Yeah.
or else I'm gonna pee
Yeah.
myself.
Yep.
I feel that.
So sitting down with an open world game and just doing that is very therapeutic for me. Maybe throw on a podcast or something in the background.
There you
And
go.
Tears of the Kingdom was very much that for me, like a podcast game where I can just sit down, play for hours, and I will always have more things to do. I have to upgrade this armor piece
Oh,
just
yeah.
one more time, and then I get the bonus, and turns out there's no bonus.
Oh,
Oops, I've never done that.
Oops.
But
Yeah, I think I had
just
to
turning
turn
your
off.
brain.
I had to like turn off my 100% mindset when playing the game, or I was just never gonna finish it.
Mhm.
I was never gonna find all the shrines. It wasn't gonna happen.
You get a fursuit for it though, so
Why?
Fursuit? Ooh.
are you, Jackie? Are you okay with an outfit spoiler since
Oh,
I
yeah.
already said it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's too late
outfit
now.
Spoiler. Yeah, outfit
Yeah,
spoilers,
yeah.
anything like that is fine.
Okay. But when you get all the shrines or whatever, you get the armor of the first hero or something like that.
Ooh.
And it's like the
Mm.
same species that Raru and Folk are, who have like the
Oh.
Momo ears.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Avatar: The Last Airbender fame
Got it.
and whatnot.
Does it come with the persona? Or is it just the fursuit?
I don't actually know the difference.
I don't know. I just.
Very true.
But wait, are there any benefits for it? Is it just like an aesthetic piece?
I'm sure it gives you something.
It's got to give you something because to get all the shrines, I mean, that's got to be worth something. It has to be.
right.
I'd be so upset if it was just an aesthetic thing.
It's just aesthetic.
I mean,
Thanks.
I don't know. I do know when you complete one thing in the game, it just gives you like a medal. Like, good job, you did it, and
Oh.
nothing else.
Oh,
Well, I want recognition. Why not?
that could be cute.
Anyway, so Pat, why do you not like Tears of the Kingdom?
Maybe it's because of what you guys are saying. It's like because you could spend so many hours playing it and feel like you've done stuff, but you haven't really like really progressed. So you could, I guess, rush the game and just like completely focus on the storyline missions and feel a little bit more progression. But I don't know. Maybe it's because my intention is so minuscule now. When I play games, I want the time investment to have dividends that are like really noticeable. So like,
oh my god, yeah, that's
Diablo 4, like I can play for 2 hours and I'm like, oh my god, I did this many side missions, I did this
Yeah.
many main quests, I've leveled up like 8 times, I've got better armor. So when I leave, I'm like, oh, okay, I've done it. Tears of the Kingdom, I have played it. I I don't hate playing it. I enjoy the process of
So you
playing
hate
it.
it.
No. I enjoy the process of playing it, but then like I've noticed like I was like, oh my god, I've added 6 hours to the game. And I was like, well, what did I actually do? I look at my map and I go, I explored half of an area. I went down to the depths for a little bit and I found an armor piece. Interesting. Very interesting. But it's, I mean, I'm a sucker for all Zelda stuff, so I will play it. I want, the storyline does seem better than Breath of the Wild in terms of just having more a robust storyline. So I'm excited just
really
for that.
great.
But I'm a sucker for the older ones too. Like I love Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time, Skyward Sword. They were all my jam.
I forget, Pat, did you play other open world games like Skyrim and Oblivion, like any of
Not
those?
well, not Skyrim and Oblivion, no. But I mean, I played like
You played
WoW. WoW's
Okay.
open world. I played that's all I can think of. It's the only one that comes to mind.
So do you have those same feelings of kind of not being able to see your progression as easily in those as you did Tears of the Kingdom? Like I'm just trying to figure out if it's something
Maybe.
unique to Tears of the Kingdom.
I think it's just mostly because I play games that are very self-contained.
Okay,
Like
that's fair.
Pokemon games, except for like the most recent one, obviously is more open world, but like
That was very
Pokemon
open world.
games, God of War is recently that I've played a lot of, which is self-contained. Diablo 4 has like an open world map, but it's still self-contained in that it's not like a huge area, honestly. So I'm just getting old. I'm just getting
I
old.
definitely got like there was a period between Breath of the Wild coming out and Tears of the Kingdom coming out where they're just kept dropping so many different open world games and they were all kind of the same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you ask me to play one random of those right now, I'm not gonna do it. I just finished a big open world game.
Yes,
I need a big break before Spider-Man comes out. But until then, I don't want to play any more open world games.
Spider-Man 2, I can't wait.
You got to get that refractory period going for a little bit, you know?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What did you say? What the fuck did you say the other day to me? What was it on the? You said something so out of pocket. It took both me and Jackie by surprise.
Oh my
What did he say
god, what
to
did he say? Oh my god, we'll have to roll the tapes. I think he said it in a stream, and we were like, "Excuse the fuck out of me."
Yeah, he said Matt will just be like, it'll be silence, no one at all, and he's like, oh, I remember.
What was it? What was it?
I'm so sorry, Jetski, that you have to hear this.
Oh no.
Basically, Matt said something along the lines of, when he swallows something, his throat really gets irritated.
It does.
And I just wanted to say that Jackie and I were sitting here minding our business, doing our nails, relaxing, and Matt turns around and goes, "Here's something I need to tell you."
Yeah. And
No,
Swanson
there
says
was
that.
context. There
And
was
we were
something that
like-
led to this. It was not just random.
There was context. I just swallowed.
Yeah, he just got to the
5
stream.
minutes
I just
ago.
finished.
Five
like-
minutes ago. We were like, "I'm sorry, what?" And you were like, Matt was like, "Well, it's totally related." And we were like, "Honey, the door of that
I'm rolling.
conversation."
I am rolling the tapes on this Twitch stream. I'm gonna
Okay.
find this
Anyway, let's move on, shall we? That was great.
Yes.
That was lovely.
That was so fun.
I don't Jetski, what you've walked into here. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm living for it actually.
Very good.
I need to hear other people say out of pocket things. So when I say it, it's like, oh, okay. People
Yeah, it's
just
normal.
do
You're
that.
not the only one.
Well, I'm sure Matt will say 2 or 3 more things before the stream is over.
Good.
I'll probably do 1 or 2.
Should I prompt everyone with the same Wouldya, Couldya, Shouldya that we had last episode, Pat?
Oh my god.
That episode hasn't aired yet, so nobody knows
I think
what
you
that
should.
is.
If you want to do it right now, get out of the way.
No,
Okay,
no,
let's
no. I
go.
want to save it.
Okay, fine.
Okay,
Fine,
I'll
fine.
prompt it later.
We'll
Fine.
see it at the end.
All right, we're gonna go through our regular podcast segments now. So let's get personal, which is where we just basically talk about what's going on in our lives. Who wants to go first? Jackie, go first.
Who wants to go first? I'm picking.
Once again, women
picking.
don't have a choice. I really see how it is.
You are
At least
only
I'm
a
letting you
woman
speak
when
first.
you want
only
to
a woman
be.
when it matters. What's going on with me? Well, my chickens are growing very big. Growing very
Oh.
fast. They're very big. They're very big girls, and I love them. I recently gave them. I found out that birds, specifically parrots, there's like a big toy market for them, and chickens don't really have anything. It's just like, yeah, here's feed for them, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh.
But I wanted to get them a toy, so I ended up getting them a pinata that's a unicorn. And I put little treats in it for them, and I got it ready. And it's just like paper because apparently birds and especially
Snickers? Like,
parrots.
what's in there? Kit Kat?
Bugs.
Oh, bugs.
Bugs.
Yeah,
Oh,
mealworm bugs,
Is it
soldier fly
living?
grubs. No, they're dead.
Oh.
They're like dried.
Rest in peace.
They're like dried bugs. Yeah, rest in peace. So I hung up their little pinata, and birds apparently really like shredding paper. Like they have a cardboard box I put in there that was like trash. They have just shredded that thing to shit. So I put the unicorn in there, and they're like, "Oh, okay, parental unit, thanks." And they kind of like check it out for a little bit. It was fine. They didn't really do anything. I came back an hour later, I think it was. That unicorn
Oh no.
decapitated. They fucking just ripped. They just tore into its head. It was over. And they loved it. So I guess I'm a good parent.
Well,
Do the chickens just think that you're like a giant chicken? Like
I kind of think they do. Like when I'm crouched down doing something,
and
they
we make
will...
those noises. And when you make those
when
noises,
I start my bird call, yeah. They will like jump up on my shoulder and hang out with me.
oh, that's
Yeah,
sweet.
it's really cute. I had somehow got 3 out of 4 chickens on my shoulders, and I didn't even get shit on. Can you believe that?
It's a shame. That's a real
I
shame.
know.
Because I know
That's a
how bad
real
you wanted
shame.
it.
I really wanted it. Shit on me.
what's going on with you, Jetski?
Animal related. I'm trying to bribe the work dogs into liking me, and it's going pretty good.
Oh,
I work at a t-shirt company that just does like the fast fashion Amazon thing where you like upload a PNG and then Amazon starts selling it.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Yes,
Like make
yes.
Naruto shirts and shit.
Mhm.
But
Nice.
yeah, it's fine. But
I love that.
it's fine.
I know exactly that tone.
It's the short version of it sounds cool, but the second you get into it, it's a job.
Yeah.
Right. But there are dogs there.
There are dogs there.
Okay.
The coolest thing about the company is they have an open dog policy, like bring your dog to work thing.
Okay.
Oh,
As
that
long
is
as
so
it
good.
stays on a leash for the most part, is cool with other dogs and is generally just like not a nuisance. You are
Mhm.
allowed to bring your dog. People are encouraged not to give treats. And there is one anxious dog who wears a little pastel hoodie. And she is the sweetest, most anxious little boxer drooly baby that
Oh
you have
my
ever seen.
God.
Oh,
Little
yeah.
sweetheart. But I started feeding her biscuits because someone said she was allergic to chicken, and I was like, okay, cool. Apparently, biscuits have like milk bone things, have
Oh,
like
yeah.
shredded up chicken in them. Didn't know that. There weren't any issues, but I eventually figured out what kind of dog brand treat to get, and now the dog has figured out that the treats are housed in my desk. So she just
Ah.
like flops by every couple hours and like
Oh.
pokes her nose up against the drawer.
I'm
She's like,
ready.
feed me now.
Ready for seconds.
Exactly. You try and pet her and she like sprints off, but
Oh.
she does want
Soon.
food. So I can give her that.
That's the way to any animal's heart is via food,
Including
This-
yours.
Yeah.
including mine.
Mine, yeah.
Speaking of, actually, because I had a similar experience, I'm trying to bribe my niece to love me via food.
Oh, very similar.
Do you
Right.
just take out your tit and try to breastfeed? Like
No!
What's
No.
happening? What's happening?
What's happening?
She's like, you don't look like my mom.
First of all, my niece that I'm talking about is 2 years old.
Oh,
I'm
she's not on the
pretty
tit
sure
anymore.
she's
Okay,
not
sorry.
breastfeeding anymore.
Sorry. I didn't
Why
know.
was that your first thought that Matt is just going over there whipping his tits
Blech.
out and just being like, "You
I don't
hungry
know.
kids? Mama provide."
Mama provide. Wow.
And she just responds, hungry.
So what? So what are you feeding her? Like little
No,
Cheerios?
No, we were at a party and they had chicken fingers.
Oh, okay.
And I was just like breaking up little pieces of chicken
Aw.
finger.
Like a dog.
And like
Yeah.
just like, here you go.
You
And she's
chewed her
like,
food for
like
her.
takes it and then runs away. But
Chewing up like a mama bird, spitting it directly.
Yeah.
In the mouth.
listen, she's 2. She can't
Chewed
quite
fresh
speak
right
yet.
for you, kid.
What?
Oh,
Yeah,
what's
she
your
can't.
niece's
She
name?
can't quite speak yet, so I have to like kind of
can't
bribe
speak
her in
yet?
other ways. She can say like words and like
Oh,
she could
okay.
say
Like
water
dada,
and like
yeah.
like
Okay.
know that means I might get water if I say water, but she can't
Yeah.
like say sentences like
Is it-
Okay.
I think I remember her name.
I
Nora?
remember her name. Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Dox
I did not
her ass.
know her name. Did not know her name.
I don't remember. No, I do remember. I remember the new one's name even.
well. Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're goddamn welcome.
What's going on with you, Pat?
Oh, nothing. Wait, what's going on me?
Any fun grinder experiences?
What?
Besides what I told you before.
I don't know if you wanted to repeat it.
Oh,
It was
I'll
funny.
repeat it. I'll repeat it. I asked a man how big his dick was, and his response was big enough to fill your mouth. And I
Throw
said,
the chicken nugget.
well, I said, okay. I said, okay, very interesting. It's very interesting. And then he never sent me a photo, so I could never.
Oh.
I could never.
He never
You can
sent
never
a photo.
confirm.
No, he was very bashful about it. But I
Oh.
loved his quick response. He was just like, enough to fill your mouth. And I said,
Is
okay.
that the same guy who was like, you were like, oh, I'm making dinner, and he was like, yeah, I'm looking at dinner.
No, that was someone else. That wasn't good. I don't like that.
I
He's like,
thought you liked that.
No, I don't like that. He said something like, I thought it was funny. He said something like,
okay.
yeah, and I'm looking at dessert. That's what
Yeah.
he
Oh,
said.
that's what it was.
Yeah, I'm looking at dessert. And I thought it was funny, but it didn't get the
It
fire
didn't,
stoked.
it didn't jazz you up.
Yeah, it doesn't do that. But besides that, my car died. Oh, wait, my car died on the turnpike, and I took it to 3 shops. No one could figure out what was wrong, and it's somehow miraculously fixed itself. So that's all that matters, I guess.
All
Isn't
right.
that what we all want to fix ourselves? Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah. How about you start? You got a lot going on there that I think needs fixed, bitch.
I don't know. I take out a fucking scroll, and it just goes on and on. It just keeps unrolling and unrolling.
Yeah,
Oh,
and half of
God.
it just says your attitude.
The other half just says Pat.
Wow. All right, everybody calm down. Everybody calm.
I'm just saying that Jackie started this days ago.
I don't know about that.
Anyway,
Matt, what's going on with
Um,
you?
lastly, me. I'm engaged, by the way.
Congrats.
There's the reveal live on the pod.
Where's the ring?
Yeah.
I
are you
don't
wearing
have it.
So you hate your partner.
Wait, where is it?
I sent it to the jeweler
it's
to get
on his dick.
resized.
Oh,
It's on my dick, yeah.
Troy got him a.
It was a little too big. He had to get it
Cocktail,
resized.
yeah.
It was a little too big. He had to get it resized.
Yeah.
It was actually a little too big, so I did have to. It's at the jeweler now, and they're resizing it.
Mhm.
Cute. It was a band and it had like a inlays of diamonds or something.
Yeah,
I
it
don't-
had 3 diamonds. I have a picture of it, but
Aw.
that's not gonna work. I was gonna
It's
try to be
not-
like, bleh,
not
and show it up
it's
to
not.
you.
It's not.
I don't think that's
Um,
gonna work.
Is it made of silver?
No, it's white gold.
Ooh.
Okay, good to resize. That's good.
Do they do silver? I don't know.
You
I don't know.
can.
rings.
You can get silver jewels. Some people
I
use
don't know
tungsten,
anything.
but it's too fragile and breaks.
Oh, look at you.
Pat knows a lot about jewelry, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Matt, because I don't know how this works, like I said. So does Troy pick out
When a
ring
man
now?
loves a man.
So when a man loves another man, in some states you can get married, unless it's Florida.
You can
I
still
don't
get
think that's
married in
true,
Florida.
Well, not for long.
Not there we go. Not for long. All right, what were you gonna say?
Oh, right. Will Troy pick out his ring? Or
I already picked out his ring. We're
So you
already
pick it out.
there. Yeah.
okay,
Is it
gotcha.
match or is it like similar theme? What are we working with?
No, it's just something I thought he would like.
Nice.
Okay. Well,
Definitely
love-
not matching rings.
no, but like, okay, maybe not identical, but like they're
Right,
both
some
white
people- they're
gold, or
both-
like
yeah.
they both have 3 diamonds on it.
Yeah.
No.
You know,
works.
listen, you guys are unique, so your ring should be unique.
I love that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Who proposed to
Blush.
whomstead?
Troy proposed to Matt outside of a Chili's.
It's literally
Nice.
Matt's engagement story. Why would you rob him of it? Literally one of the happiest days of
Also,
his life,
it-
and you say, no, I'll sell the story.
Also, what Jackie just said was a lie.
I
That's
know.
why I wanted to do it.
Happy
Jackie
was a
just
lie.
spread misinformation just
I
now.
love spreading misinformation.
Fact check, it was not outside of a Chili's. It was outside of a Roots Chris steakhouse.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know what that is.
It's just a
I do know what Chili's is, though.
It's just a fancier steakhouse, I think. It's like it's better than Outback for sure, right? It's up there.
Oh, it's wet. Oh, it's
I
way
thought there
better
were
than
only
Outback.
A few of those of Ruth Chris's. Ruth's whatever the fuck.
Ruth's Christs.
Ru-
Ruth's
Ruth's
possessive.
Chris.
Ruth's possessive.
Ruth's Chris's.
Is it Chris or Christ?
I
No,
think
Ruth
it's Christ.
Chris.
Ruth
Christ.
Christ.
Ruth Christ.
You can sign the cross.
God is watching Matt get engaged too. So outside of a restaurant, he gets on a knee.
He got down on one knee. He said, "Will you marry me?" And I was like,
No.
It was no, I didn't say no. I said yes.
Wait, how long was the pause between him asking and you saying yes? Because
And you accused me of robbing his story, and here you
No,
are
I'm
analyzing
I'm
it.
asking questions. I wasn't
need
there.
the exact timestamp.
So was it
from
like,
which
will
Troy
you marry
asked-
me? And then yes? Or was it, will you marry me? Yes. Like, what was the?
It was me stuttering for about 5 seconds and then saying
Aw.
yes.
Well, you were just taking,
Aw.
you know, you were just in
That's
the
fair.
moment.
It was a lot of basically that. for
Hold
about
on,
5
let me
seconds.
think about it real quick.
You call your mom.
Let me
like,
consider my options real
Hello,
quick.
Mom.
Mom, can I get married?
My God, what if I just called everyone here when that happened and been like, "Hey guys,
You should have FaceTimed me.
what should I say?"
Jackie wouldn't
FaceTime Mitch
answer, but
McConnell.
I'd never get the notification.
I
Wait,
said
what?
FaceTime me and Jackie, not Mitch McConnell.
How did you get Mitch McConnell
And
out
Jackie
of
would
that?
never have answered, so it would have
Mitch
just been me.
McConnell is gonna drop dead before he picks up too.
Oh, okay.
We don't wish death on this podcast. We really
no,
don't.
we don't. But I'm just
Yeah.
stating a fact.
Okay,
Wait,
let's
I
move on
do-
to what?
I
What-
do have another question. Did Troy ask your parents for permission to marry you?
No.
Oh thank God. Oh thank God.
I was
Do
just
you
wondering.
plan on doing a reverse engagement thingy?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna get his ring. Probably not. I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, here's yours."
Matt Troy's gonna come down in the morning like for his coffee, and Matt's just gonna be like, "Oh, your fucking ring's here." Put it on.
Oh my God! Wait, put it,
It just got here from Amazon. Can you unbox it real quick?
put it in his holster.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my God. I thought you were gonna say put it on my dick and then
No,
wait,
I'm
is
not.
holster not a euphemism?
No, his
No,
gun holster.
His literal gun holster.
Load it in his pistol so when he fires it.
Yes, and when he fires it,
Oh,
the ring shatters into a million pieces.
I love that.
And
I
it's
love
just
that.
like how love is just so many little moments of time, little pieces.
That's a very unique way of proposing to someone by shooting them
Shooting
with the
the ring.
ring.
No one said shooting them. Just shoot the ring out of the gun. It's not that big of a
Oh.
deal.
Jackie's
People do it
gaslighting
all
me
the
right now.
time.
Damn. Can we move on to our next
Anyway.
segment?
Yes, well,
I'm
we'll go
done.
on. We'll go on. Our next segment is called Spill the Tea, which is just us kind of talking about things going on in the social, cultural realms of the world. I've got a couple things that I can bring up here.
Please.
I finally saw the Barbie movie.
God damn, nice.
Now, I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it. So has everyone seen it, or
I have not seen it.
you have seen it, Jetski? Was that a yes?
Yes.
Nice.
Well, Jackie, what the fuck?
I'm sorry. I saw Guardians of the Galaxy 3 though, and Matt hasn't seen that.
How long ago was that? Why are we bringing up old shit?
Well, Jackie just
It's
watched
not
it on Disney
old
Plus.
because you still haven't seen it, bitch.
Okay, well,
It got put on Disney Plus. That's where they watched it.
Yeah, that's how I watched it.
Jackie, do you care about being spoiled, or do you actually want to see Barbie?
I actually am gonna see it. So should I take off my headphones?
Yeah,
Come
when I
back
do
in like
when I
5
do this,
minutes.
you can come back.
Okay.
Well, I'll do this. Okay, great. So, Barbie.
So Barbie died.
Yeah, she died. She got hit by a car.
Lit on fire and melted.
Ooh, melted. If her
like
skin
Ben
was
Shapiro. Like Ben Shapiro.
What?
You didn't see that? Oh, Ben Shapiro lit
I
a
didn't
bunch of
watch
Barbies
his
on
video, but I
fire.
saw he did like an hour analysis of Barbie.
He did.
It was
he
terrible.
hated it. He hated it.
He did. And then he lit a bunch of Barbies on fire and threw them like, into a pit.
Can we?
I thought it
is
was a bit
living-
dramatic.
Every fifth grader's dream.
Can we put him in a pit? Not on fire, just in a pit.
Yeah.
In like a pit or like a pit.
A huge hole in the ground.
Oh, yeah, that's probably fine.
Silence of the Lambs kind of thing. Anyway, great. How was the movie, Matt?
I thought it was. I really liked it. Do I think it was the greatest movie in the world? No. But it was ridiculous. It was fun. And I had a really good time watching it.
That's good. That's good.
When the Kens started dance battling, that was like, I was just like, what is happening? Like, this is getting to the point where I no longer know what's going on.
Is that the beach off or was that toward the end?
That was the beach up. That was towards the end.
Oh, okay.
When they're all in like black shirts and pants and they're all doing like hand movements.
At that point, I was just locked into the fever dream. I had no idea what was happening, but I was just enjoying the ride.
Yeah, I was into it. I was like, I need to see how this ends now.
Everything from like when they start going back to Barbie world, it's like, oh, I have absolutely no idea what's happening right now, but I'm living it.
Yeah, it's so visually striking too, Barbie Land. I was like, I don't care what could be happening. I love the practical sets. I love how everything looked. And obviously Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie are lit.
Oh my God, Margot Robbie did such a good job. And also, when they just straight up broke the fourth wall, literally, and there was someone commentating over the movie that was like, yeah, we cast Margot Robbie for this, and it wasn't the best part for this part. I was like, what?
Judi Dench. Dame Judi Dench narrating. Put some respect on her name.
Okay, I'm sorry. Judi Dench. Judy?
Judy? Dame Judi Dench, you uncultured swine.
I'm sorry, I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, Jetski.
I'm
Thank
so
you.
sorry. But I've been told I'm uncultured, so
It's
Bless.
she's just a very old British actress. She's very well respected.
okay.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear that they were gonna cut the grandma scene where Margot Robbie looks over and she's like,
Yes.
"You're very beautiful," and the old lady's like, "Yeah, bitch, I know."
We've been new about that. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know about that.
No. Yeah. Apparently she was they were deciding whether or not to keep it, and some people thought it was sort of like out of nowhere and irrelevant. But I mean, I kind of liked it.
I just like seeing all the different different archetypes of women reacting to Barbie, like what Barbie means to them. And it's cool to see that perspective. And I do wish we saw, I think I'm stealing this idea from a tweet or something. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere else.
That's fine. We do that all the time.
But somebody said like, I wish there was some like huge, big boob, absolute like babe, thundered, fuck, whatever person walking around and being like, Barbie, you inspired me to dress like this and
You know what?
act like this and just live my truth. Because I would have loved to see that personally.
Do you guys know who the cock destroyers are?
Yes.
That should have been them. It should have been them.
Yep.
Oh, God, they
I
should have had
don't
them.
know about the cock destroyers. I
Well,
don't know what that means.
They should put the cock destroyers in Barbie too.
They should have all in pink, huge breasts.
Mm-hmm.
Just no known cure for heterosexuality. God.
But also we had a trans Barbie in there, and
Oh yeah.
I had heard about this before going to see the movie, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't look up the actress. So when I was watching the movie, I was like, I don't know which one of them is the trans actress. I was like, she must
Right.
blend in very well. And I was like, that's lit. And you know what? I don't really care. No, I do care that there's representation, but I don't care to like, figure out which
It's
one
not
is the trans
something
Barbie.
that factors into your analysis of the movie because it's just not like a starring thing. It's not like a poll of the movie is, look, we have 50 trans Barbies.
Exactly. Yeah.
So people throwing a fit about it is extra funny because I didn't hear about the fact that there was a trans Barbie before going into the movie, and I watched it. I obviously also did not identify the trans Barbie. I didn't know anyone in there was trans until people started throwing a fit about it online, and then it's like, oh, I don't actually care. So yeah,
that's why it's so wild.
Experience.
That's why it's so wild. It's like there's no like promotion or anything of the fact that there was a trans Barbie or anything. So why are people throwing a fit about it? I don't know.
You know what's even sadder? I saw a clip of Joe Rogan, and I hate that I saw the clip of Joe Rogan, but it was Joe Rogan podcast, and even he was like, I thought it was a pretty good movie. He's like, I don't understand. He's like, I think everyone's too quick to overreact. He's like, everyone was saying it was man-hating, and he's like, I don't think it was man-hating. I think it was just a funny movie. He's like, was it the best movie? No, but I really liked it. I said, when Joe Rogan, of all people, has that opinion, I'm just like, oh God. Oh God.
All right, let's get Jackie back in here, unless anyone else has anything else to say.
Nope. Loved the Dua Lipa song. That's it. I was hoping one of us like that.
I really thought when you said that this was the signal, I was like, is this a bit? This is gonna be something else. But it wasn't.
Yeah.
All of us just going like this instead.
The bangers?
Oh, Barbie related, but not a spoiler. I think it was funny that the Lizzo song was like so heavily featured, and then literally like 2 weeks after the movie comes out, immediate controversy, despite her having very little controversy in the beginning of her career up until now. Just immediately everything's on fire.
Oh, that was the thing that you had mentioned, Pat, right? Where like one of her dancers was trying to
a couple of her
sue
dancers have said that she is there was like some fat shaming stuff. There was also some pressure from her to do things I guess they weren't comfortable with, and then they did all that. They had like a couple interviews. Lizzo responded with a notepad notes app notes app explanation.
Okay.
And then I think recently they've kind of been the people making the suit have been sort of I think they were not being 100% accurate with what they were saying. I don't know if they're flat out lying about it, but from what I've heard recently, it was not an accurate depiction of what actually happened. So Lizzo might be in the clear. I don't know. We'll have to see.
We will stay tuned.
I hope so, because
I like her up until like as long as that stuff isn't happening. Specifically, like the fat shaming just didn't make sense to me because she's built her whole brand off of literally the opposite of that. So for her to like just point out a dancer and go, "You're a big fat fatty, and you're fired." That just like it didn't
track.
I don't know.
I was like, I stan Lizzo. I really hope that's not the case. Like I was so excited to see a person of color and of her status who was a person of size. I was like, fuck yeah, finally, rock on, queen. So I'm very glad
you sounded so
disingenuous.
Not even disingenuous. It's like you're like, yeah, rock on, queen.
Rock on, queen.
It's like someone trying to use gay.
Mother Lizzo, Charlie
Yes, Mother Lizzo.
Using gay language when you're not quite sure what it means. You're like, she's playing severely. Well, honestly, she might be wigged. She probably wears a wig.
I don't know what. I just made that up. What does that mean?
Wig, like a literal
wig. It means
wig.
she's boots.
Just say anything. Just say anything. It doesn't matter.
They want you to come boots and they want you to come fiercely, diva.
Yeah. She's dressed.
She's clothed.
Draft. She is so draft.
Oh
So
my
draft.
Oh my god, she's slaying
Draft her
working.
today. Enlist them girlies.
Enlist them into the army. Yeah.
Fighting for you, sis.
God.
Oh my god, I live for that. Any other like social cultural topics we want to talk about before we move on?
I don't know if this is the section for it, but have y'all heard anything about Baldur's Gate 3? People keep telling me things about it. I have not checked it out yet.
I don't think any of us have played it, but I think we're all excited to play it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not yet.
We keep
Yeah.
seeing clips and like sending clips to each other and are very excited for
I've
it.
heard the character customizer is
Well,
wild.
Yes!
let's talk about it. Let's talk about genitals.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
Wait,
genitals.
That is exactly why I brought it up.
Let's
I
talk
wanted to talk
about
about genitals.
vulva,
Labia
talk-
E,
labia E, labia D,
Labia
Yeah.
E.
penis D.
penis
Penis
D's
D.
nuts.
Okay, but also, how often is it like? I don't know how the game works or how it progresses, but like, how often is the labia shown? Like
When-
for it to be able
However
to be
frequently you
customizable.
want. You could be running around clothesless. Just
Clothes.
Can you just run around naked? I kind of love that if you can.
lips out for the 4th of July.
Which pair?
It's between you and your gods, mama.
It's between my legs. It's between my legs.
You
Yeah,
are so
I really am excited for Baldur's Gate 3. We all play D&D, and the one thing about playing like a tabletop D&D or virtual D&D, which we do, is that you do miss out on some of the visual element of it. So to have it in a game, and the game apparently is like super long, super in depth, multiplayer. So like it's checking all my boxes. Also, the customization beyond obviously the genitals is really in depth, and the class system is very in depth. So, what?
But
What if the genitals were the only customizable part?
You'll be playing a human, an orc, or whatever, but the only thing you can change, the genitals.
I love that.
Great. One more thing, really quick. An Italian man has been crushed to death under thousands of vast wheels of a Parmesan-style hard cheese.
Is that a bit?
No, I just saw that. I just want people to know.
Is that a bit?
Me talking about a man's death? Is that a bit?
That's also what I said when Matt texted me and Pat.
Oh,
By the way, I'm engaged. I literally texted. I was like, "Is this a bit?"
Well, because how
was
dare
just
he?
talking- And he was just talking about. He was like, "Oh yeah, Jackie, you gotta watch Heartstopper season 2 or whatever." And
Well,
then
you
he
do.
just drops
You
to
do.
pick up his ring. He's like, "Also, I'm engaged." And I was like, "What?"
I just want everyone to know that I would also love to die crushed to death by thousands of pounds of cheese.
Oh, so now you make a joke at a man's death.
No, my death.
Okay, I guess that is different.
If anything, I would change places with the man.
Oh, you're a hero. Going back to.
Could you sound less invested with what I'm talking? Like, can you sound less fucking enthused with me?
I think if I tried harder to sound enthused, it would have the opposite effect.
It's like,
And
oh,
it
you're a
would
hero. Okay.
Oh, you're a hero.
Great.
Oh, love
Great.
that.
Move on.
Wait, I do have a thing for Baldur's Gate. Jetski, do you play like any other tabletop RPGs, or do you?
I have
follow
tried
any
to
D&D
play.
stuff?
I tried to play D&D once at a comic book shop when I was like 12, and I had a bunch
Oh.
of friends over, and we were gonna do that, but I ate way too much pizza at the hangout beforehand. And we started making our character creator, and this dude was like making the character for me, and I was like, "It's happening now.
I gotta go.
Where
I
is
gotta
your
go.
bathroom?" And I
Yes.
just went and
No,
vomited, and my
countdown.
mom had to pick me up.
Oh.
So no, I do not play D&D.
Traumatizing. My
You
God.
still have to ruin it.
Because that's
I
important.
have actually. You might be able to see them here, not on the podcast, obviously, but I do have 4th edition monster manuals and shit, which is
Okay.
the edition everyone hates.
Oh.
I didn't know
It's something
that.
about healing.
Huh.
The D&D community is lost on me, sadly.
Maybe
I
they've
think
gone
we
woke.
play D&D 5e, so I
We
think
do,
that
yeah.
is the previous
Okay.
version. Is it?
Sounds
I don't
right.
know.
I just
No,
know
I
people
thought
did
5e was-
not like 4th edition.
Huh.
Mm. Yeah.
Well, should you want any D&D podcasts, I can give you some recommendations. So
Hell yeah.
if you ever want
Oh,
those.
Love me some good D&D podcasts.
Oh, hell yeah.
Should we talk about politics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. This is the segment called Why Does Politics Suck? I only have 2 things that I could even think about to talk to politics recently. I feel like there's not too much going on right now. Here's my first one. Twitter has changed to X. This might not even be politics.
Well,
It could be. I don't
Close
know.
enough.
It's close enough. How do we feel about this change?
I don't
of
like it.
Twitter to X.
Well-
not a fan.
I don't like it, but also, I'm not gonna lie, I really am rooting for what's his name, Elon Musk. I'm rooting for
You're rooting
his
for him?
downfall. No, I'm
Oh,
rooting for.
okay.
Everybody,
okay.
calm down.
I
Everybody,
was gonna
calm
hear
down.
you out.
Is this your
Me and
coming
Pat
out
jumped
story?
My
to
coming out
conclusions
story.
immediately.
Like what?
I'm rooting for his downfall, and I just hope that we are one step closer to it with the rebrand to X. Will it happen? I don't know. He has literally so much money, so I don't know.
Yeah, and he mines it.
It's true.
His Emerald Mine?
Yeah, his family's emerald mine. Some shit.
Yeah, his father.
then
had, like,
he
gold
li-
mines.
Yeah, his father owned an emerald mine, and then he was like, I got all my money on my own. There was no emerald mine. And then like a news article came out with
Poor
someone
fam.
interviewing his dad, and the dad was like, I owned an emerald mine, and that's how we got a lot of money.
It's like,
There it is.
The dad
Here
didn't
we
get the
are.
memo to shut the fuck up. The dad was just out there.
Dad?
Secrets.
His dad was out there
I'm
just
for my
getting all kinds of
friends.
women pregnant.
Oh,
Did you hear about that? His dad has like 12 children.
yeah, with different wives, right?
Yeah, all
Yeah.
all different wives. And Elon is catching up to your old dad.
okay. Are you saying Elon has fathered multiple children?
Yes.
Yeah, with
Wow.
different people.
Yeah.
He has that ex kid.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like his 4th time or something like that, trying to call something X.
Yeah.
Tried to call PayPal X,
Right.
Really?
SpaceX, the
Yes.
X child,
SpaceX.
Mm.
and then Twitter.
Oh my God, you're right. This is a theme.
I
Well,
don't know why.
okay, so I actually have been doom scrolling this, so I know too much about Elon Musk, and I wish I didn't. But he bought X.com back in like 2006, 7, 8, somewhere around there. Like he bought the domain X.com. And I think ever since then, he's just trying,
To get
he's
it.
been trying to make that a thing. And
Oh
it's
my
not
God.
going to be a thing.
Does he
Fetch-
know that there's 25 other letters or whatever in the alphabet? There's so many
many
more.
letters
Yeah,
in
but
the
they're not as cool as X.
26.
Yeah, there are.
Oh.
Well, he could be using the
Are you
Roman.
trying to trick me, bitch?
Was it like Greek X is Chi, right? That's how you
Mhm.
pronounce it, Chi. So maybe he's just
Kai.
maybe he's just really into that. I don't know.
Maybe he's into Kingdom Hearts.
Could be. Could
I
be.
hope he's not, because I don't want to like something that Elon Musk also likes. I want to keep
Fair.
my interests and his interests
Fair.
completely separate.
That's fair.
No overlap.
He must like porn though, because X
Oh.
videos.
Mm,
So there might be overlap there. That's a little unfortunate.
yeah.
So I know Pat loves porn.
You're both breathing too, so
What?
What? Talking about interests.
Anyway, first of all, I don't even go on a porn website that has the letter X in it. So
Yeah, I don't go on X Hamster either.
it was one time. time?
Yeah, mine too.
that's all it takes.
What about
wow.
Sean Cody?
Jackie's completely blanking. Like, what's a Sean Cody?
I know what it is.
Really? Describe it. Describe it.
Porn site.
No. What's the theme?
I don't know. Probably white.
What is the theme?
man-looking
White
men.
twink?
I don't know.
What?
Oh,
Yeah. See, there
white
it is.
manly looking. That's pretty close. Yeah.
See, easy.
Good for you.
I don't watch
Thanks.
those videos either, so I don't know. Anyway,
Well, you want representation.
You want plot.
You want plot. You want diversity.
no, I don't really care too much about plot. I'm not
Wait,
gonna
I have a
lie.
related question.
Yeah.
Jackie, what do you think Fun Size Boys is about?
Fun boys.
Dogs. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say dogs.
Yep, dogs.
Is it really?
Is it really?
No. No.
I was gonna
it's
say there's no way unless you mean like, oh, your dog is in like your big dong.
Dong?
Yeah.
Big
No.
dongs, yes.
no,
No.
no,
No.
no.
Well, what is
Uh,
it then?
It's It's very large men and very tiny men.
Oh.
So which one is? Oh, I guess
So
one
one
has
of
to
them
be
is the
referencing
fun-sized
smaller,
boy,
yeah.
and one is
Yeah.
not.
Mm,
And then you
One
can
is
piece
family
together
size.
what's happening afterwards. Yeah.
yeah,
Interesting.
that's very
Incredible.
Yeah,
I have not
don't
heard
know
of that
why I
one.
brought that up. Don't ask.
interesting. I love it.
Listen, it's great to have
I
hobbies.
was so excited for a split second. We were like, "Yeah, it's about dogs," and I was like, "There's no way." But did I? Did I like do this? No.
Oh my god. I don't care about X. I don't care about the name. I don't care.
You're just over it.
Well,
You're
because
just done.
I didn't even use Twitter that much anyway. So like, why do I care if it's called X now? It's not really my thing.
Yeah, it's only one of the platforms in which our podcast exists on that we post to.
Listen. Twitter ain't helping us. Let's be honest.
Not anymore. No.
Yeah, not anymore.
They're probably suppressing LGBTQ content at this point. Who knows?
Would
I don't
not
know
be
what they're
shocked.
doing.
If you don't
over
pay
there.
for the blue check, you automatically get suppressed in comments.
Yeah.
No, and we don't pay for that shit. So
Yeah,
No.
me either.
Anyway,
but I still think it's funny to dead name Twitter, just because Elon's track record with trans people is so bad that even one of his children being trans disowned him. In some way, it makes me feel good about myself somehow to dead name Twitter. It makes me think I'm doing something, even if nothing is being done.
Because
I love that.
you know Elon when he sees Twitter and not X, he's like
He just
They don't
livid.
get it. They don't
Yeah.
get my vision.
Yeah,
they don't
They don't
understand
get
my
it.
genius. God.
Just
literally
you wait. Just you wait.
steam coming out of his ears.
Mhm.
One of
Yeah.
these years since 2006, X is gonna catch on. The world will see.
And then he goes downstairs and makes himself some fucking pizza rolls and drinks
Mhm.
Gatorade.
Why pizza rolls?
I don't know, like when I think of like I don't know. I was thinking more like gamer dudes that just like say like in one spot it for too long. It's like it's the power Gatorade drink, and then it's like some sort of snack. And I always had pizza rolls.
Oh well,
Pizza rolls
first
are
of
the
all,
gamer snack.
Yeah,
Pizza rolls
Rolls are
gamer
great.
snacks. I was picturing like because he's got that. He's like a crazy one of those golf guys.
Mm.
So probably like some kind of protein shake. He goes down and he makes some kind of nasty, awful protein shake. Fucking chugs it.
I thought you were gonna say he's crazy shaped because he looks like a Titan from Attack on Titan.
Well, that too. That too. That too.
That's what I thought you were going for.
Yeah, that too.
He really does. Anyway, I don't have any other political topics right now.
Oh.
Do y'all have any?
It's I guess slightly not relevant now because it's happening just today. But Ohio is having a special election. Really only local for me. But Republicans decided to put through a thing to make it so that 60% of votes are required to get bills passed. They decided to put it on this ballot because it's in August at a time when traditionally people are not paying attention to news as much and won't likely go out to vote. And also it introduces something where I think any one county can block a bill. Like if you don't get signatures from a single county, you can't bring a bill to ballot. When currently you need 51% for both of those things. And they're trying to change the rules because they cannot win without changing the rules like they have been for gerrymandering like counties and shit.
And everything else.
Yeah.
This happened today, right? Did the vote come in? Do we know?
The election was today. Polls are closing this very moment. So by the time this comes out, we will know.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
This episode may not come out for a few weeks, so
we'll definitely know then.
We'll definitely know.
Stop the count.
Yes, stop the count. Stop the steal.
So I had heard that this was happening because there's actually going to be a referendum on the Ohio ballot coming up in November to enshrine abortion rights into their constitution.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
Well, it would be cool because it's actually really popular to enshrine abortion rights. So they thought that it was polling really high. So they thought they would be able to get higher than 50% of the vote in Ohio, which is why Republicans are like, oh, no. Actually, I think it takes 60%, not 50%, because they don't know if they can get 60% to vote for the abortion enshrinement. So,
Oh,
Well,
huh.
breaking news. I think they rejected it.
oh shit, did
Wait, rejecting is good. Vote no is good.
They rejected the amendment or
Let's
the thing.
go!
It says
Yeah.
Ohio voters reject constitutional change intended to thwart abortion amendment.
Yes.
Go
Okay,
on.
Ohio. Let's go.
live on the pod? Oh my god, it was a really bad 63 to 37%.
Let's
there you
go!
Eat it.
The yes voters were very loud when I tried to early vote. Oh, and my license was expired by an entire month, so I had to go. They were like, "Yeah, BMV's that away," and I was like, "Oh,
Great.
guess I'm not voting today."
Dang.
Nice. Well, that's good news for the podcast. There we go. Amazing. Thanks for bringing that up, Jetski. Any other political topics?
Did y'all talk about Trump's third indictment yet?
No, I haven't.
Did we?
But
Me
did
and
you guys
Pat did
on
in the last episode that
Yes,
hasn't
we-
aired yet.
Yes,
But we
yes,
could
yes.
talk about it anyway.
He did it again.
Oops, I did it again, baby.
Oops, I did it. And I mentioned this in the previous podcast episode, but it sounds like this indictment, to me, from my perspective, it seems worse than any of the other shit that's been going on. Like, this is for literally attempting to overthrow the United States government, as opposed
Right.
to the previous indictment, which is like classified documents, paying off a porn star, blah, blah, blah. That's
Who
old
hasn't?
school stuff now.
Who hasn't?
That's what you
Who
said last
among
I know
us?
that's exactly what I said last time. It was a
That's just
callback,
boys being
bitch.
boys.
It's a callback. I paid
Just-
Jackie. It's the same thing.
Me and that candlestick went to town.
Oh,
Just
but
hold
maybe-
the candlestick.
Maybe one development since y'all talked about it, depending on when y'all talked about it. I just caught glimpses of it, but I think one of his lawyers went on TV or something, and pretty much said the only reason they're doing this to him is because he's white.
That's extremely
That's so
interesting.
interesting. That's very interesting.
And they're right. Like, obviously, it's because he's white.
This is it. Yeah, this is why they're really showing those white people
They-
what's up.
They have never charged a non-white person with overthrowing the Capitol on January 6th, 2021.
That's true. That's
I didn't
true.
know that.
Yeah,
You know what? Sample size of one. Who cares?
it's never been done in history before. It's an overreach
Oh
of
my God.
power or something.
That just goes to show
Wow.
that's hatred against men as well,
Mhm.
because he's a man.
Misandry.
Misandry. It's
Yes.
also hating old people because he's like 80 or something. So I don't know.
Ageist.
Right.
Ageist misandry in this country prevalent, and we need to get it off.
We need to stop being so woke because I really just think if we started listening to him more, that we might open up our soft little minds and stop being so delicate.
Are you okay? Are you all right?
I couldn't do it. I was impressed that I held it for that long, honestly.
I'm
That's
gonna
what Matt
clip
said in
just
bed
that
last
part.
night.
What?
That's what Matt said in bed last night. I'm surprised I held
I'm
it that
surprised it
long.
lasted that long.
Oh, I did something in my abdominal muscle yesterday. Now every time I laugh, it hurts.
Good karma, bitch.
Oh my!
That's why I hang out with you, Jackie, so I don't laugh.
oh
Lies.
my god!
You're funny.
You're so funny.
Ow.
You're actually funny.
Oh my god. Well, you know what? Great for him. Great for his indictments. I hope they keep racking
Great
him up.
friend.
Do we think, because I haven't been following this as closely, do we think that there will be like a fourth one? Is this kind of like their capstone piece?
Depends
to the
on
indictment
how many
degree?
crimes he committed, I guess.
Hmm.
How
Well,
many
he's
different
committed none.
crimes?
He's innocent, but yeah, sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on how many Sleepy Joe wants to throw at him, I guess.
Yeah,
Mm.
The DOJ.
yeah.
Ugh.
I think that this is all that we know about. But the
Okay.
indictments are like multiple charges. So like this indictment was like 4 specific counts, but like the classified documents indictment was like 37 counts or something like that.
Oh,
So,
that's right.
so
So
Go
the
ahead.
three or four indictments that he got in this I don't know. Sorry, 3 or 4 charges that he got in this indictment. Are they all for trying to overthrow the government and stuff, or is it kind of varied?
There's a different array of indictments, or there's
Okay.
a different array of counts. I'm trying to remember them off the top of my head. So one of them is like conspiracy to defraud the United States. So that's
Okay.
like purposely basically trying to overturn like the election results. But then there's also like obstruction of a proceeding of Congress or something like that. So basically
Oh,
like
gotcha.
stopping that official proceeding of counting the votes.
Stopping the steal, right?
Stopping the steal. Yeah.
Right.
You gotta get charged for that. You gotta get charged.
Gotta get charged for that.
The prosecution is pushing a lot of importance on the idea that he was trying to steal away the right to vote from voters.
Yeah.
And like that is their constitutional argument for it, is you're trying to take away the people's power or something.
Mhm.
I guess they might not care about the whole like coup thing, but
Yeah.
I guess that goes hand in hand with it.
Well, just that little thing that happened. Yeah.
I do have actually one political topic that I just remembered, and I don't know like how big or whatever of a topic this is, but I've seen a lot of stuff about Hunter Biden in the news again with his trial, and I don't really know what's going on with it, or if any of you all have any commentary on it, since I just kind of catch it at glances.
No.
I'll say I saw things about Hunter Biden. I did not see anything about the official proceedings. I just
Okay.
saw pictures.
Just Googling photos of him.
I plead the fifth.
Potentially unrelated, because this is related to Hunter Biden, but not related to, I think, his trial. But there was Marjorie Taylor Greene, like, on the floor of Congress, like, showing pictures of literally Hunter Biden's cock on the floor of Congress.
Oh, right, because he had a nude, yeah.
Oh,
He had a lot of nudes leak, like a lot of
Yeah.
them. She censored. I sound
she,
very angry. She put a black bar over his
Yes,
junk, but
yes.
But
I
it
think
was
I did
there.
say that.
It was
there.
Fortunately, no one had to see his big horse cock.
Which is so hung.
Is
Except for
Horsecock
Jetski.
in the room with us right now?
God, I wish.
Oh, God.
It enters before him always anyway, so.
Is always chasing.
And always
Oh,
chasing.
Start running, bitch. Hunter Biden, I mean, I don't like he probably is like a slimy douchebag. I don't care. Like it's the president's son.
Yes.
Yes.
He's
I
just
don't
some dude. He's not in charge of the government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think is he in a government role? Like any
I don't
No.
think
I think he used to be a
No.
lawyer, maybe?
I don't know.
Right.
I mean,
right?
Just you know what? Let him have his huge horse cock and get out. Like, come on.
Yeah. I do
All
think
he wants to do is sit in a bathtub, smoke
And show
crack,
it.
and have huge horse cock.
and have his horse
Yeah.
cock out. Yeah.
Yeah.
he hung out.
Do you think he inherited it from Joe Biden?
Mama, at his age, that's an elephant trunk. That thing is sagging to the floor. That thing is wrinkly and droopy.
At this point, his balls probably have to be longer than his cock.
Yeah,
It's actually,
he's
yeah,
tripping
that's
on
probably
them.
right.
He's tripping on them.
That's why he falls so often.
He's slipping on
Yeah.
his
Up Air Force One, he's tripping on his balls the whole time. The whole time.
Okay. Oh.
The whole time.
He has to pick up and just sling it over his shoulder. Then he just walks
Yeah.
away with it.
Yeah.
A swing sash.
Yep. The old ball and chain. It's not his wife. It's his balls.
It's his own.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, Hunter Biden. Yes, I know that they reached a plea deal or something about something that he did, which I can't
Yeah.
remember. And then the plea deal fell through, I think. And
Yeah,
then
that
I don't
was
know
what
where we
I'd
are
seen.
currently.
I didn't really hear anything else or see anything else after
And
that.
honestly, I don't really care, again, because he's not relevant to anything, because he's not a government official. He's not. They're just trying to smear Joe Biden, basically. Which
Yeah.
it's irrelevant to me. I won't vote for Hunter Biden. Congrats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm also not going to vote for any of you other fucking slime balls.
Don't bring up balls. Joe Biden didn't like
I'm
that.
so
Here we-
sorry. I'm so
Joe
sorry.
Biden will knock on your door. Here I
Mr.
am.
President, I'm so sorry.
Mr. President.
Joe Biden listens to this podcast. Stop. He's
Can
going to
you
hear.
imagine?
This is what he's getting off to.
This would be the shit he's like, now I'm supposed to take rights away from them, right? And
Yes.
everybody else would be like, yes.
Yeah, them
yes.
specifically. These
Them.
four, yeah. Oh.
All right, last segment. I'm going to move us forward. What's new
Please.
with the gays? This is our gay news segment. I do have some gay news.
Tell me.
Okay, what is it?
Wayne Brady. Do we all know who that is?
Yes.
No.
He came out as pansexual. Yo, you don't know.
Whose Line Is It Anyway? He was in How I Met Your Mother. He was Barney's brother.
Wait.
Very attractive man.
Barney's gay twin brother.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wayne,
I love
question
him.
mark, actually? I don't know about that.
So pretty.
What's the question mark?
I don't know if they were twins in the show, but it doesn't really matter because they're fictional characters.
Well, yeah. I don't think
Yeah.
they were twins. I think they were just brothers. Okay.
Yeah, I think they were
Okay.
just brothers. Although I think Barney at one point was under the impression that they came from the same mom. It was like he thought
they lived with their mom. They didn't know their dad.
Oh, okay.
And then they went and met Wayne Brady's dad.
right.
And Patrick Harris was like, Daddy.
And he's like, no,
No, that's not how that
you.
works. Not how it works. But yes, he came out as pansexual, and good for him.
Oh,
Did you
good
watch the
for
video?
him.
I did. The TikTok video,
It was
right?
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a little coming out. There was a gay flag flying out. He was dressed up, and it was lovely.
Yeah.
I
Aw.
love that. That's so good.
And it's funny because I remember saying, because in How I Met Your Mother, like Neil Patrick Harris, the gay one, plays the straight man, and then Wayne Brady plays the gay man, but is actually straight. But now he's not actually straight, so now I can't say that anymore.
I'm so sorry for you and your loss. How are you going to get through the day not being able to say that Wayne Brady was gay on a show, but straight, but now he's pan?
I mean, I'm always all for gay actors getting their gay
You're
roles.
on all
but,
fours.
you know,
Oh, sorry.
fine. Jackie, how do you feel now that there's another pansexual person in the world? I know you
I'm
love
so
pansexuals.
happy. I just love the pansexuals.
Do you feel like
And-
they're stealing it from you?
No, because I have enough to go around.
What?
Yeah.
Well,
I-
if I'm pansexual, no one can be pansexual. It's my identity, and no one else can have it.
No one else can take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
cute.
it's the definition of pansexual to make everyone else pansexual.
Exactly.
All
You gotta-
will be pan.
Yeah. Or
At the end of
else.
the
One
day,
mind,
Yes.
One pan.
one pan.
Personal pan
The-
pizza.
The
yeah.
pan mind virus is spreading.
Honestly,
Mm.
I hope if humanity survives that long, I hope that everyone is just like
Same.
anyone is with anyone.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Like have your identifiers, sure, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, who cares?
Do whatever.
But we're not going to survive that long because the human race
Oh, I
has
hope
decided
not.
to fuck itself with a
I
candle.
really hope not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're all boiling, so
Yeah. International shipping mama. The real
What?
villain.
Oh,
Did you hear about this?
Is it because all of the oil?
No. So
Is it too much woke?
it's too much woke, actually. The captains are all too woke at the wheel. No, so in brief, they have recently found out that international shipping could be a large contributor to there's a specific word for it, but essentially geoengineering, that the clouds that are formed from the released like I don't know,
coattails.
boat stuff, kind of it creates more cloud cover, and ultimately what that does is when the light shines through from the sun, it traps more heat because you have this partial cloud cover. So they're finding that, international shipping routes, you can see their cloud trails. Oh, did you say cloud trails? I heard coattails before.
I did say coattails.
Chemtrails.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the chemtrails.
Literally,
You see
yes.
the chemtrails from space. And they all kind of follow the North Atlantic, kind of the big international shipping routes. So
Yeah.
it's bad news and good news in a way.
I mean, makes sense.
What's the good news?
The good news is that we didn't know what was causing such a significant jump
Oh, okay.
in temperature increases. Now we do know, Are they going to stop or find a way to mitigate it? Who knows? But we at least have been able to find a contributing factor to it and can maybe work towards correcting it. Maybe.
I mean, we also know that just our general like coal usage across the globe is also a massive contributor.
Oh yeah.
And one problem with that is because we would love to like cut our coal usage, but West Virginia is actually a really big coal state. And
Mountain Mama.
But Joe Manchin, who is one Democratic senator that we need his vote in order to do things in Congress, he is a senator of West Virginia and refuses to do anything about coal. So, anyway,
quick question: does anyone happen to know where he gets all of his money from? I don't, but I assume it's coal.
That's a fair assumption.
I think that's an accurate assessment.
I know very little about that man, but if he is working real hard to make the coal companies more money,
he's absolutely getting big coal. He's getting money from big coal.
Black sooty dollar bills.
Yes.
Ooh,
tasty.
Tasty.
I do it. I'd lick it. I'd see what it
you
tastes like.
lick anything.
Lick anything once.
Yeah. No, you have to do anything twice because the first time is to kind of figure out if your initial reaction was accurate.
What if it's poison?
Well, you'll probably be dead by the time you do
die.
a second lick anyway. So.
I died doing what I loved, eating poison.
Eating poison.
Okay.
Anything queer? Anyone got anything queer to talk about?
That's it. All I had was Wayne Brady.
Engaged.
Matt's engaged, yeah.
That is pretty queer.
Yeah.
I don't know, anything gay. I mean, Heartstopper season 2 came out, but Matt and I kind of already had a little discussion.
And we're doing another queer review on that.
You had a discussion?
It just in general, it was not about like.
I can't believe you. Every time I go to ask you, one of you two cunts, about the thing that we're about to record about, you're like, I'm saving it for the pod.
And I do that too. I'm alone in my house. I'm sitting here going, I'm saving it for the pod. Alone in my house.
For the pod.
Jesus, that was homophobic.
Well.
Jetski, have you watched Heartstopper?
No.
Ooh.
It's a good show.
I've heard it's good.
It's
good. Is it like a tear jerker?
Oh, Matt's crying. Matt is crying. Matt is crying.
This last season did get me on the last episode, I have to say.
It's very well written. I can't speak for season 2, but like season 1 was very well written. It's got a diverse cast. It has everything that you love and more. Right on Netflix.
Lots of gay.
Yeah.
Lots of
not
gay.
sponsored.
Not sponsored yet.
Yet, maybe.
Probably never.
I will say that I just have been seeing a lot of TikToks with the cast. And also their individual TikToks as well, like their personal accounts. All wholesome content. All lovely wholesome content.
No.
Oh, I love the whole cast. They're such lovely people.
Yeah, they seem actually nice.
So sad that the guy who plays Nick was sort of like bullied to come out online.
Oh, Kit.
I did hear about that.
Yeah.
Like last year. Was it early this year? I think it was last year, right?
I can't remember time.
It was some time frame between like early this year to last year, somewhere in there.
Basically, people were like, "But you're gay, right? You're on the show. You're playing gay. You're gay, right? You're bi. You're gay." And he was like, "Okay, I wasn't gonna do this, but since now all of you have been little shits, I'm doing it now."
Was it that, or like, was it like, oh well, here's another straight guy playing a gay character?
That's what it was.
Was that it? Okay.
No, I saw both, Mama.
Oh,
so hatred on all sides.
I saw people being like, "Oh, like, he's in this show. He's probably gay." Because I think people were kind of, I don't know if they like followed him on his socials more clearly or stalked him, but they were like kind of getting the notion that he was either like hiding it or that maybe evidenced by the fact that he was uncomfortable about all these comments was just validating the fact that he secretly was bisexual, or whatever his moniker is. I forgot. Is he bisexual in real life? I think he is. I
thought it was bisexual.
He's bi. I thought the controversy was that people were saying he was queer baiting, and that's why.
Well, it sounds awful.
It was basically like, yeah, this is another straight guy taking on a gay role, blah blah blah, that kind of thing.
They're actors, Mom. They gotta act. They gotta eat. And right now they can't even act because they're still on strike.
I think the UK actors are. I don't think the UK actors are on strike. So.
Oh no, that's right. They're not in the union. Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the UK, which they may be unionized already. I don't know.
It's probably a different union.
It's different going on over there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to head us towards the end of the podcast. But first, I'm going to prompt my Wouldya, Couldya, Shouldya. And y'all can let me know how you want to respond. I've already prompted Pat with this.
I'll go for it. Just say it. Just say it.
Okay, but I'm gonna provide context. I had a strange dream a few weeks ago. In this dream, I had discovered the cure for cancer.
Oh my god.
What was it?
It was my cum. So in
You better
the dream,
get some milk in.
This is what happened. In the dream, I was worried that the government was gonna hook me up to a milk machine and like just nonstop.
Like Grimace's birthday shakes.
Oh my god.
They got Grimace in that back room hooked up to the utter sucker.
Utter sucker.
You better put those nips are getting chapped.
Can I ask a question?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
In the dream, how did you find out that specifically it cured cancer?
Listen, we're not worried about that right now.
Wait.
I was just curious if there was backstory.
I think I know.
You know.
Someone swallowed and their throat
Yeah,
got
that was it.
irritated,
Yeah.
and it got rid of their throat cancer.
My leukemia gone.
I honestly cannot remember how this was discovered, but I was worried about this.
Do you think that same person was also like, "Hey, by the way, I have colon cancer. Can you cure that too?"
Yeah, I'll make a direct deposit.
Yeah. Direct site injection.
Yeah. Anyway, so here's the Wouldya, Couldya, Shouldya. If you discovered that your cum was the cure for cancer, would you willingly give yourself over to the government to become a milk machine to help cure cancer?
All right. I have a lot of thoughts.
Please tell me.
No, go for it.
My first thought is, does it have to be the government, or can I make this a private enterprise? Because if I can
monetize it,
if I want to monetize it, I just like strap myself up to a 24/7 live cam on certain fan sites, and I just let the milker do its thing.
Go to town.
And I can get money while saving the world. Loads
That's
for
smart.
leukemia.
You branded it so quickly.
I'm sorry.
oh my god.
Oh my
For
god.
leukemia.
That was so funny. That was so fucking funny.
That was. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm just picturing like the classic cancer like t-shirt fundraising shirts and just
Merch.
loads for leukemia.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'd buy.
Yeah, I think maybe you could monetize it. Yeah, let's say
if that's the setup, 1000%. If I have to give myself over to the government, it's gonna come down to a coin flip.
Okay. What about you, Jackie?
I think that cancer is a low-hanging fruit.
Oh.
And I'm going to aim higher. I would do this if the like payout was, you know, a different economical system, smashing the patriarchy. Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
If your cum could cure capitalism,
yeah,
would you do it?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I mean, I don't know how much they need. This could be just like a once every 6 months kind of thing where I have to, you know, could be on my schedule, flexible work schedule, you know.
Right. Strap yourself up to the milker and here we go.
Yeah.
Can you work remote?
See? Yeah.
Is there a milking table provided?
All workplaces are required to have milking rooms, and little did they know it's for this.
That's where I'm hanging out, the milking room.
Yep.
The milking room.
Yep.
Is that what we call it now? The milking room? Anyway.
I think it actually is called that for work.
I thought it was just like
Mine's
the
called
breastfeeding
bathroom.
area.
I mean, it's very self-explanatory.
It's very similar. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's wrap up the pod. Unless
You didn't
anyone
ask
else has.
me. You didn't ask me.
Well, I had your answer last episode.
I know,
Okay,
but
go
Well,
ahead.
I didn't. I didn't.
Go
I'm
ahead,
pretty
go
sure I
ahead.
said, "Oh yeah, strap me in. Strap me into the milker."
That sounds right. That
yeah,
sounds
because
right.
like, I hate cancer. I want it gone. But
I do hate cancer.
But Matt and I got into the specifics of how much you'd need, and he was like, "You could do like just drops of it to cure cancer." So I was like, "Great, you can get so much out of
A
it."
drop per person? What do you mean?
Like a little bit of his cum, like in terms of volume needed to cure the cancer. The question was like,
okay.
how much did you actually need? And Matt was like, you could just use little drops of it.
You just
And that
drop it in a water bottle like a
It's-
Mio
yeah.
squirter.
Yeah.
It's sort
okay.
of like it's sort of like Holy Communion. Instead of getting the body of Christ, you get the cum of Christ, and you get cancer.
Matt, did I black out? Did you answer? What was your answer?
blacked out.
Okay, so in the dream, I ran
You were
away from the
afraid.
government. I ran away
Okay.
from the government.
Now,
But
you in real life,
now that I'm like lucid, because when you're in
you're
dream
lucid,
realm,
right? Yeah,
when you're not thinking quite straight.
I never do.
Yeah,
They
neither
do
I.
say that dreams are your brain's way of solving problems that you have during the day.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
maybe this was a way to prepare you for when the government comes to steal your milk.
Prophesizing.
Your milk.
Right.
They're stealing your rights, and they're gonna come for your milk.
They're
next.
coming for my cum. Yeah.
Yep. For sure.
The country won't let me have anything anymore. They're taking my guns and they're taking my cum.
Oh my god.
Imagine having a shirt of that and like stereotypical, like USA propaganda, and having to explain that. I wouldn't. I would just wear it around like to Wawa. Let people,
get
think
my
what they
get my
want.
turkey sandwich.
Yeah. So anyway,
Okay.
yes or no, Matt?
I think I would, because again, if it's like just one load can cure like 50 people of their cancer, then that's a whole 50 people. I think my life being strapped to a milk machine would probably be worth it.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus, you get to have so many orgasms.
That is what I
So
said
many.
too.
But are they good? Would they be good?
I think after a
I guess there's only
while,
one way to find out.
I think after a while you kind of just be like, yeah, it's pleasant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get used to the numbness of full, constant release.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's just
Constantly
constant at
drained.
some point, right?
Well, right, because your fracture period just gets smaller and smaller and smaller. It's like approaching a black hole. It just gets slower and slower and slower, and eventually it's just infinite. It's just infinite.
That's just
ad infinitum.
imploding to a black hole.
Yes,
Yeah.
come to my event horizon.
Yeah.
We'll show you what's up.
Have you seen Everything Everywhere All at Once, Jetski?
I have. It is
Yeah.
fun. The bagel, the
donut,
cum
the
bagel.
donut, yeah.
Cum bagel.
Yep. That's the cum bagel.
It really all comes back to the cum bagel.
Yeah.
Comes back to the cum bagel. Great.
Well, I think that's it.
I'm wrapping us up.
I loved this.
I think we killed that shit.
That was great.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for listening or watching to this episode of the What to the Gay Thing podcast. I don't even know how to wrap us up at this point. First, you can follow us on Twitter or X at Pride Empire. That's our new handle, where the E is a 3. We also stream on Twitch, also at Pride Empire, but this time the E is not a 3. It's just a regular old E. We stream on Mondays and Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, and we have a lot of fun during our streams, so come hang out with us. Jetski, you also stream. You want to plug yours?
I do. I am on Twitch at twitch.tv/SeaTurtleJetski. That's
Hell
sea
yeah.
turtle like the animal, jet ski like the vehicle. And I am live pretty much the same times you guys are. Monday, Wednesday. I think I start at like 7:30 and go to 10-ish, somewhere around there. And you can also find me on YouTube under the same name, Sea Turtle Jetski, where I do my Slay or Nay review things. And then I'm on everywhere else, also at Sea Turtle Jetski,
Everywhere.
Twitter, etc. There are other ones, I'm sure. Just type my name in, you'll find me.
Find him out there somewhere. But yes, we also have another podcast that we do. It's called Under Queer Review. That one is hosted by me, Pat, and Jackie. where we review the latest and greatest in queer media. And I think we've already spoiled it, but we're going to be reviewing Heartstopper Season 2 in our next episode. So come hang out with us over there if you're interested in a Heartstopper Season 2 review. And I think that's it. I don't really have anything else. So we're going to sign off. I am.
What are you?
Oh no! Oh no!
What was the branding?
Oh,
I'm engaged. Yes,
Yes.
I'm engaged.
Nice.
Matt, great.
That's wholesome. I'm asking a man how big his dick is so he can tell me enough to fill my mouth.
Oh.
Great response. It was a great response.
And I'm curing the patriarchy.
And I'm here too.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the I'm loads for leukemia.
Oh, wait, let's go back. Let's go back. Everyone restart.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, roll the tape.
From the very top of the
Excellent.
podcast.
Yeah.
From the very top. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the What's the Gays Think podcast, where we talk about all
Loads
gay
for
shit.
Loads for leukemia.
Loads for
Right.
leukemia. Oh.
If you want to donate, no. Okay. Goodbye, everyone.
You want to donate? My inbox is open.
Wait, donate loads. Ew. Oh.
I love.
I'm ending this recording.
I
Goodbye.
love the loads.